Good morning, student. In the last classes, we are seeing the chapter hyperbola, under which we have seen the concept of hyperbola. We have seen the two cases: x square by a square minus y square by y b square is equal to 1, and second case x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to minus 1. In these two cases, we have seen all the equations like equation of directrix, length of transverse axis, length of conjugate axis, directrix, focus, vertex, centers. In both cases, we have seen, we have understand the concept of these two cases, and we have seen some questions based on it. Now, student, today we will see some other questions based on these topics. So, our first question is: find the equation of hyperbola if the length of whose lattice rectum is 8 and eccentricity is 3 by root 5. Eccentricity is, student, given to us 3 by root 5, and length of lattice rectum, which is 2b square by a, which is given to us, is 8. Okay, student, this is lattice rectum. Okay, and this is our eccentricity, which is root 5. Okay, student. So our lattice rectum is this. This is cancelled. So b square is equal to 4a, student. This is our lattice rectum, and eccentricity is 3 by root 5. We have to find the equation of hyperbola from here. Okay, so we know that formula b square is a square minus 1, student. So student, b square is equal to, b square is 4a, so we write here 4a, and a square, which is a square minus 1, and this a and a will cancel, student, so we get 4 is equal to 8, and our e is 3 by root 5, so it's whole square minus 1. Now a, and this is, student, 9 by 5 minus 1, so a into 9 minus 5, this is 4 by 5 and 4, so we are getting, student, our a is, we are getting from here, our a is 5, student. Okay, so a is 5, so we can calculate our b. So b square is 4 into a, so 4 into 5, which is 20, our b square. So student, our a square is 25 and b square is 20. Now we can get easily equation of hyperbola, which is, student, x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. This is our standard form of hyperbola, students. So when we substitute the value of a and b, we get x square by 25 minus y square by 20, which is equal to 1. Okay, students, I hope you understand what we have to given in this question. We have to given eccentricity, which is 3 by root 5, and lattice rectum, which is 8. Now we know the formula of lattice rectum, which is equal to 2b square by a. So when we put the value, we get b square is equal to 4a. So b square is equal to a square minus 1, student. So b square is equal to 4a and a square is a square. When we substitute the value of b square from here, we get our a and a will cancel. We get 4 is equal to a, and the value of a is 3 by root 5. When we substitute here and squaring side, we get our a is equal to 5. After cancellation, we get our a is equal to 5, students. And b square is 4a, so b square is equal to 4 into a, and our a is 5, so we get our value of b square, which is 20, and a square is 25. Now when we put the value of this a and b in the standard equation of hyperbola, we get the equation of hyperbola, which is x square by 25 minus y square by 20 is equal to 1. Okay, students, I hope you understand this question. This is very easy question. You can easily calculate it. Now student, our next question is find the equation of hyperbola whose conjugate axis is 5 and distance between the foci is 30. Okay student, so length of conjugate axis we have to given student 5 and distance between foci is also given to us, which is equal to 30 student, and we have to find the equation of hyperbola. Okay student, so find out the equation of hyperbola. What we will use student, we know that length of conjugate axis is 2b. Okay student, so length of conjugate axis is 5 and distance between foci is 30. So you know the length of conjugate axis is, which is 2b is equal to 5 student. So b is equal to 5 by 2 and distance between foci, you know distance between foci is 2a, which is 13. So a is equal to 13 by 2. From here we can find out our 13 by 2 students. Now you know that we know the formula b square is a square minus 1. So b square is equal to a square minus a square, and b square is 25 by 4 and a square is 169 by 4 minus a square. So a square is student 169 by 4 minus 25 by 4. So a square is 144 by 4. So student, our a is under root 144 by 4. So student, 12 by 2, which is equal to 6. Okay student, so from here we are getting our a is 6 and a is this and b is 5 by 2. So student, we can find out our equation of hyperbola, which is x square by a square, and a is 36 minus y square by b square, which is 25 by 4 is equal to 1. And student, when we write here and we take LCM student, our LCM is so when we further solve it student, we can get our result, which is this is 900, and this when we write, we can write 25x square and minus this is 36 y square. So 25x square minus 144 y square is equal to 900. So the equation of hyperbola will be 25x square minus 144 y square is equal to 900. Okay students, I hope you understand. Let's see once again. Our question says that students, the length of conjugate axis is 5, distance between foci is 13. So you know the conjugate axis, length of conjugate axis is 2b, is 5 by 2, and foci is 13 by 2. Distance between foci is 13 we have to give, and so a will be 13 by 2. And student, we know b square is a square minus 1. So b square is equal to a square minus a square. So this is 25 by 4 and this term is 169 by 4 minus a square. So when we transpose it, we get the value of a, which is equal to 6, and we have find out our a and b. Now we can find out the equation of hyperbola easily, which is x square by this and y square by a, b square is equal to 1. When we substitute, we get the result. Okay students, I hope you understand students. Now we move to next question students. Our next question is student, if E and E dash be the eccentricity of the hyperbola and its conjugate, then prove that 1 by E square plus 1 by E dash square is equal to 1. Okay students, if E and E dash be the eccentricity of the hyperbola and its conjugate, then prove that this is equal to 1. Okay students, so we'll let the equation of hyperbola is x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. Okay student, and equation of conjugate hyperbola is minus y square by b square is equal to minus 1. Okay students, so we are supposing these two equations, and you know the eccentricity E is under root 1 plus b square by a square. Okay students, in first case, so E square is equal to 1 plus b square by a square. So this implies student E square is a square plus b square by a square. This is first equation. Okay. Now student, our E dash is the eccentricity of the conjugate hyperbola. Okay student. So its eccentricity E dash will be equal to, let E dash be the eccentricity of conjugate hyperbola. So student, our E dash is under root 1 plus a square by b square. So E dash square is 1 plus a square by b square, which is b square plus a square by b square. Okay student, so E dash square is b square plus a square by b square. This is equation number 2. Okay student, now student, we take the left hand side student. Now we are taking left hand side student. So 1 by e square, 1 by e dash square. So 1 by e square is a plus b square by a square, and 1 by a dash square is b square plus a square by b square. So this we send above, we get student b square by b square plus a square. Now when we take the LCM, we are saying what denominator is same, so it will be equal to 1, and this is our right hand side. Okay students, I hope you understand. Let's see once again. Our question says that student, that if E and E dash be the eccentricity of the hyperbola and its conjugate, then prove that 1 by e square plus 1 by e dash square is equal to 1. Okay student, this is which we have to prove that. And student, if we know the equation of hyperbola is x square by a square, minus y square by b square is equal to 1. So, and equation of x conjugate is x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to minus 1. So, student, its eccentricity will be what? Under root 1 plus b square by a square, and a square is equal to 1 plus b square by a square. So, a square is equal to a square plus b square by a square, which is 1. Equation first, student. And let our e dash is the eccentricity of the conjugate hyperbola. So, e dash is equal to under root 1 plus a square by b square. So from here we are calculating our e dash square is 1 plus a square plus b square. We get e dash square is b square plus a square by b square. Now this is equation first and second. We have to prove that 1 by e square plus 1 by e dash square is equal to 1, student. So we are taking from here left hand side and getting 1 by e square plus 1 by e dash square, students. And this is 1 by e square is our a square plus b square by a square plus 1 by b square plus a square by b square, which is, students, a square by a square plus b square and plus b square by b square plus a square. Now, students, when we cancel it, we get our right hand side. Okay, students, I hope you understand this question. This is important question from your examination point of view, students. Now we move to next question. Our next question is, students, find the equation of hyperbola whose foci are at 0, plus minus root 10 and which is passes through the point 2, 3. Question says that, students, find the equation of hyperbola whose foci is 0, plus minus root 10 and, students, it passes through the point 2, 3. Okay, students, then we have to find the equation of that hyperbola. Okay, students. So, students, we are seeing that our foci is here 0, plus minus be like. So, our equation of hyperbola will be what? X square by a square and minus y square by b square is equal to minus 1, students. So, we are let the equation of hyperbola is x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to minus 1. Okay, student, we are taking this equation because our foci is given to 0, plus minus b e. Okay, student, and question says that, students, that our foci is plus minus root 10. So when we compare, we are getting, when we compare this 0, plus minus BE, students, so we are getting BE is equal to root 10. So B square E square is equal to 10. Okay, students, and this equation passes through the point, students, 2, 3. Okay, this equation passes through the point 2, 3. Okay, so when this passes through, we can replace x and y with 2 and 3. So we write 4 by a square minus 9 by b square is equal to minus 1. Okay, students, so this is our equation changed in this form. And students, you know, in this case our a square is equal to b square e square minus 1. Okay students, so you know here a square is equal to b square e square minus 1 students. So when we substitute this, we get 4 by b square and e square minus 1 and minus 9 by b square is equal to minus 1. And students, 4 by b square e square minus b square minus 9 by b square is equal to minus 1 students. And we are seeing that students, so b square e square is 10. So we write here 10 and minus b square minus 9 by b square is equal to minus 1. Okay students, now we take LCM students and solve this. Okay, so when we take the LCM student, 10 minus b square and b square, this part will cancel, we get 4b square and this is minus 90 and plus 9b square is equal to minus 1. Okay students, so from here students, when we do cross multiplication, okay, so when we do cross multiplication students, we get a student so students, when we multiply this, we get 13b square and minus 90 is equal to 10b square minus 10b square and plus b to the power 4. Okay students, when we take left hand side, b to the power 4 minus 10b square minus 13b square and plus 90 is 0. So b to the power 4 minus 23b square plus 90 is equal to 0. Okay students, so from here we are getting a student our b to the power 4 minus 23b square plus 90 is equal to 0. So b to the power 4 minus 18b square we can write student. When we split middle term, we get b to the power 4. We're taking b square common, so we are getting b square minus 18 and minus 5 student. So b square minus 18 is equal to 0. So b square minus 18 and b square minus 5 is equal to 0. So students, b square is 18 and b square is 5. When we substitute students this value, okay students, now students, from here if our b square is 18, then our a square is equal to a square student, b square is 18, so e is b square e square minus b square, which is 10 minus 18. So student, we get minus 8, and when b square is equal to 5 students, then a square is 10 minus 5, which is 5 students. So this is not possible students, and this is possible. So our b square is 5 and a square is 5 both. So students, our equation of hyperbola will be, So equation of hyperbola, I will write this side x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. So x square minus y square is equal to 5. Okay students, so this will be our required equation of hyperbola. Okay students, so let's see once again. So in this question says that the equation, find the equation of hyperbola whose focus is 0, plus minus root 10 and passes through the point 2, 3. This is our question. Okay, we have to find the equation of hyperbola which is passes through the point 2, 3 and whose focus is 0, plus minus root 10. So the equation of hyperbola will be what, students? This is the case of 0, plus minus be. So students, we are supposing the equation of hyperbola is x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to minus 1. So this is equation first, students. Okay, and question says that this equation is passes to the point 2, 3. So when we pass this equation, it will change in 4 and 9. So it will be 4 by a square minus 9 by b square is equal to minus 1. Okay students, now students, our 4 by this a square we can write, student, b square a square minus 1 and minus 9 by b square is equal to minus 1. Okay students, and students, when we multiply inside we get b square a square minus b square and this is b square. And students, our focus is given to us 0 plus minus root 10. So when we compare this with 0, plus minus b, we get the value of b is root 10. So b square a square is 10, students. Okay. So when we put our b square a square is root 10 and then we take the LCM 10 minus b square into b square. This cancel, we get 4b square and this part cancel. 90 plus 9b square is equal to minus 1 by 1. And students, from here now we are taking cross multiplication and then we get 13b square minus 90 is equal to minus 10b square plus b to the power 4. Okay students, now after this we are doing transposing and sending this to this side. And we get b to the power 4 minus 23b square plus 90 is equal to 0. Okay students, now students, we are doing to factorize this middle term. Okay, so we know the 18 and 5 is the factor. So we can use here b to the power 4 minus 18b square minus 5b square plus 90 is 0. So b square is b square minus 18, 5 is b square minus 18. So b square minus 18, b square minus 5 is 0. So from here student, we are getting two values of b square which is 18 and 5. Okay. Now we are one by one substituting in this equation and getting the value of a square. So from here we are getting, students, when we are taking b square is 18, then our a square is b square a square minus b square, students. Okay, so it will be 10 minus 18 which is minus 8, and student, this is not possible because when we put the value of b square minus 8, here is minus, here is minus, here is minus. So okay students, so our b square is 18 and b square is 5, students. So when we take b square is 18, student, then we get a square is b square a square minus b square, and our b square is 10 and b square is 18 and this is minus 8. So from here student, we are getting that this is minus 8. So when we are putting the value a square and b square in this equation, so when we get x square by a square which is minus 8 and minus by square by b square which is 18 is equal to minus 1, students. So when we take minus outside, students, so it will be changed in the equation of ellipse. So if this case is not possible, students, because we have to find the equation of hyperbola, and this is also the equation of hyperbola, so we cannot get the equation of ellipse. Okay, so this case is not possible. Now when we are taking b square is 5 students, then a square is our b square, e square minus b square, so we will write 10 minus 5, which is equal to 5. Now when we put this, we are getting 5, and here 5, and this is equal to minus 1 students. Okay, so our equation of hyperbola students will be x square by 5 minus y square by 5 is equal to minus 5, and this is the required equation of hyperbola. I hope you understand, students. Okay, so such type of questions are much in your book. You can take some other questions and practice it, and then your concept will be more and more clear. Okay, students. So now today this is the last class of our hyperbola. In this way we have completed our conic sections. Okay, now in the next class we will start a new chapter. Okay, students. So thank you so much for today. That's all.